Hi everyone, it's Lynn. Welcome to Sky Factory 3 and Happy New Year for 2017. Sorry I haven't been around much, but it's been so hot here in Australia that it's been too hot to be out in my studio. So I've been doing things. I've moved my office into its own separate room, a bit smaller room, still hot, but not as bad as my studio, which is quite a large room. It's where I do all my crafts and everything. So, anyway, I'm going to be doing Sky Factory 3. I'm so excited. That is where I use this seed, that death point over there, use this seed to do a test play, and I didn't realise it was going to save that death point. So, anyway, I'll delete it a bit later. Yeah. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, this playthrough is going to be a combo of me doing a bit of commentary and doing like fast forwards, especially over the grindy bits. I have to do a voiceover for this episode because my microphone wasn't working apparently. Sounds came through fine, as you can hear, but my microphone didn't work, so yeah, how embarrassing. Anyway, I've been switching between using DX Story and OBS Studio, and I forgot to set this one up again. Yeah, DX Story, that is. Anyway, so the basics are I'm going to be growing trees. I'm going to be cutting them down or hammering them to make, what is it, sawdust or wood chippings? That's it, wood chippings. Wood chippings I'm going to use to make dirt. Dirt I'm going to sieve when I get around to that time, and that'll give me seeds and bits and pieces. It'll also give me stones, which I can then use to make cobblestone. And then I can beat the cobblestone up with the hammer, and yeah, so on and so forth. So basic Sky Factory stuff. Okay, now I might just cut here and do a bit of music. I got some pretty cool music. Well, I like the music anyway. If you don't, let me know and I'll change it. But anyway, also, I'll cut back in every so often, do a bit of a show what I'm doing thing, like, when I do something that I consider to be a bit less of a grind and more of a explaining why I'm doing it. So, yeah, enjoy. Talk to you soon.
My man is just something about you turns me to a savage. I'ma be honest, I can't help but say, yeah, I'm losing my balance. Got me running in circles around you to please, yeah, I do what I need to. So pardon my manners, just something about you turns me to a savage. And baby, every time you walk by, I can feel magic in the air. Promise this ain't a drive-by. I'm trying to sweep you up and keep you there. Well, pardon my manners, just something about you turns me to a savage. I'ma be honest, I can't help but say, yeah, I'm losing my balance. Got me running in circles around you to please, yeah, I do what I need to. So pardon my manners, just something about you turns me to a savage. Sexy body, I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. What you doing when you hold it like that? Looking at me to see if I'm looking back. Me, you both going tonight is lonely. Would you leave it with me? Leave it with me. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. Like to get under your sexy body. Sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. Come take me under that. Don't wanna go that. Come take me under that.
Okay, I'm back. As you may have seen, I made myself a bit of a tree farming thing. I've made some barrels to make dirt and catch water, hopefully. I've put a top over some of them because I didn't want water to get into all my barrels. So I make some chests, get rid of all this stuff. If I do die, that it's not going to, take everything with me. Fill up my barrels with some of the wood chippings, and if I wanted to, I could also use, if I had excess saplings, then I could do that. Twerk it and get my trees to grow a bit, hopefully. And so many tools, like, it's amazing how many wooden hammers and compressed crooks, sorry, I went blank, compressed crooks I'm going to go through. It's just amazing. Now I'm going to make at least 3 sieves, and I'll tell you why 3. Actually, I can demonstrate 3 when I get it done. But yeah, it's a simple recipe. There is a normal sieve and a heavy sieve. Early game, don't bother getting the heavy sieve because it's not something you can really use straight up. The normal sieve is all you need. If anyone can tell me how I can make it so that I can do more than one thing at a time when I hit that plus sign, that would be most appreciated, blah, because I don't know how to do it. Is there something I have to change in the configs or something? I don't know, but it's really annoying. So anyway, you need the sieves, and this is making the string mesh. You need the sieves so you can sift the dirt so you can get stone to make your cobblestone. And then with your cobblestone, you do things like making your furnace, breaking them down with a hammer and making them into gravel, sand and dust. Each level of like your gravel, sand and dust has different chances of getting you things, and there are 4 different types of mesh now. Your string, flint, iron and diamond. Obviously we're starting with string because that's what we have. We don't even have any flint, because yeah, you need gravel to get the flint obviously, and I haven't got any gravel yet. So I'm just putting a bit of a walkway, misplaced, walkway around here because I will walk off the edge. I mean, I probably will anyway, but if I have something a couple of wide, then I'm less likely to. I hope. And I also want to talk with you guys. I want to talk with you guys about the plans I have for my Sky Factory base. But this should be interesting. Okay, if you have at least 3 sieves, twerk it, good girl, twerk it. Yeah, when you do it, try and make at least 3 sieves, and I'll show you in a second why. Because it's rotary. Go, there, go. Oops. Okay, got your dirt. Now watch this. If you have at least 3 sieves, you can do multiple sifting if they all have the same mesh. If you have 1 flint, 1 string and 1 iron reinforceable, then no, it's not going to do it. But if they're all the same mesh, you can sieve 3, I think it's up to 5 at the same time, but I mean 3 I think is sufficient for me. So I've got 11 cobblestone out of that, which is pretty good. Lots of string in there, as you can see. I've got quite a lot of tree seeds, not much of anything else, you know, just a couple of wheat seeds and that's all. You can eat cooked up silkworms if you get really hungry. They're a good way to do it. So what else? I think that's probably about all I need now. But with my base that I want to build, I'm actually wanting to build something that has been built by Almost Addicted on YouTube, and it's a garden with a house sort of incorporated into the garden, surrounds it, and it's a bit disguised and everything else. So I thought I would build that. So, but it's, I think it's 43 square, but I want to make it a little bit bigger to give myself an area around it as a walkway, so I can walk around it and everything else. So I figure probably maybe about 55 wide. That'll give me rooms to, I have a 5 wide walkway as well as rails to stop me from falling off. I also want to have on the top layer, because I don't want to have this, on the top layer where my garden is, I want to have the Britannia and the farm. Probably Britannia on the west and the farm on the east, and maybe other things north and south, but I don't really know at this stage. Yeah, my hammer broke. On the lower level, I've decided I want to have the mob farm behind this, the mob farm this way, so to the south, I think it is. The power and storage area behind where I've got all the sieves and everything at the present time. To the west, I want to have chickens. I've been watching Active Inc. and I'm thinking, yeah, they might not be too bad. I can do chickens as well as the Britannia to get the different crops. And to the east, I'll have the animals area, pens and everything. And I've got a bed. I can finally sleep. Yay! Yay! I should have done that ages ago, honestly, but didn't think of it. And what else? Still haven't had rain, which is a bit of a problem, but it's a problem that can be fixed. So, and I will show you how to do that a little bit later. Can't think of anything else to say for now, so we might leave it there. Sieve that dirt. It's all exciting stuff. And I'll come back a bit later once I've got something a bit more. Oh, actually, no, I won't. What I'm going to show you now, I actually have a plan for down here as well. I just remembered it. Sorry. Where my spawn point is, and I have that single tree, I actually want to move that and put apple trees in that area, because it's a good source of early food, and I get into trouble very soon because I forget to get myself food like a dummy. But I'm about to make my apple tree, which means that I end up not having any food to eat. Clever, aren't I? Yeah, so that's where I'm going to have my apple tree. Well, a bit further over, because if you look up, then there you go. The leaves are touching, and I don't want to crook the leaves in my garden, my tree farm, and break the leaves on my apple tree. So I want to move it over. And yeah, that's my plan. It works. Eventually. I make a bit of a misstep, but I get there eventually. So anyway, a bit more music and we'll go from there. Talk to you soon.
Wake up and I feel the vertigo. Where are you? I don't know. You're my collision. I feel it like shockwaves to my heart. You're my heaven, and I need you now. The perfection of the sweetest. You stole my heart, didn't see it coming. I was scared to let you in. You hold me down, there's no need for running. When I feel you on my skin, but here we are.
And that might be where we finish this episode. It's about half an hour, so I think that's probably long enough. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Come back and see me derping and all that sort of stuff in the future. I'm going to try and set up a more regular schedule, and hopefully that will work out. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.